Good morning, hassle-free family. It's day one of our sleep challenge today. I hope you all had a chance to read that blog post yesterday and you can take that chronotype quiz so you know the sleep and wake times that are best for you. We're going to use those to form your perfect daily schedule, so make sure you visit that post from yesterday and open the blog link to get that chronotype quiz. And I suggest you actually take the quiz and not just rely on the descriptions of each chronotype, because from the descriptions, I would say that I was a wolf, but when I took the quiz, I'm actually a bear chronotype. I think I was just trying to give myself permission to push bedtime to an hour later. So go ahead and actually take that quiz. Our day one activity is revamping our nighttime routine, and the purpose is to start resetting your circadian rhythm. So that's your body's natural internal clock. And the key to having good sleep every night is having a consistent bedtime every night and waking at the same time every morning. And yes, even on weekends. So one key factor in resetting your circadian rhythm is blue light. We want blue light in the morning and we don't want to have it at night. So we're going to incorporate tricks into our day one and day two challenges to get your intake of blue light on track. And if you're curious why we need to be extra careful about this, now, when our parents never had to worry about it, it's because we have a far greater opportunity to interact with artificial light long after sundown. And with handheld devices at our fingertips, we can get the equivalent of bright sunlight 24 hours a day. And we just need to take extra special care to protect ourselves from that schedule disruption. So here are things that we're going to do together, and I'll give you a reason for each of these things. So just stick with me. They're all going to be important. We're going to stop drinking caffeine after 2 p.m. So that means today, stop drinking caffeine after 2. You're going to stop eating 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Limit your alcohol 3 hours before bed. Limit exercise 4 hours before bed. You can incorporate meditation or journaling at night if that helps you. Some people feel stressed about meditation and journaling, don't particularly like it, so you just go ahead and skip that part if that describes you. You're going to put a notepad on your bedside table, and this is going to be to write down everything that's in your head before you go to bed so you can stop thinking about it and actually quiet your mind and go to bed. We're going to select a bedtime and a wake time, and we're going to stick to it through these 7 days of the sleep challenge. As far as entertainment at night, TV is okay, but no phones or tablets, so nothing interactive. And I even like to say to keep reading to daytime hours, because depending on what you're reading, it can be stimulating and it can keep your brain engaged when you would actually benefit more from just relaxation during that period. So now let's use that chronotype to start building your nighttime schedule. And let's start tonight, because each day for the next week, we're going to add another element to the challenge. So you want to just, as soon as you can, get your nighttime routine going. So take a look at the graphic in the comments and look at the best bedtime for your chronotype. I'm a bear, just like 55% of the world's population, so mine is 11 p.m., and that does feel about right for me. So that's when my drive to sleep and my circadian rhythm match up and tell my body that it's time to go to sleep. So since I'm a bear, my optimal bedtime is 11. That means if I want to have alcohol tonight, it'll be between 6:30 and 8:30 p.m. That is when my body is best able to metabolize 1 drink per hour. So does that seem a little weird that there's like a special time that your body can handle alcohol better? Well, think about this. Do you ever go to brunch and you have a mimosa and you just cannot figure out why you're like totally loopy after just one? It's because your body chemistry changes throughout the day and it's more equipped to metabolize alcohol around that happy hour time in the evening. So check out the graphic in the comments for the alcohol consumption time that fits best with your chronotype. Alcohol deprives you from feeling the positive effects of deep sleep, so give your body enough time to metabolize all that alcohol before heading to bed. 1 hour per alcoholic beverage, and remember that passing out is not the same as going to bed. So back to a bear schedule. I want to be finished eating by 8 p.m. At the same time, around 8 p.m., I start wearing blue light blocking glasses because excess light exposure in the evening can suppress the release of melatonin. And melatonin is that great sleep chemical that your body naturally makes and releases to help you get restful sleep at night. You're going to avoid screens or wear amber blue light blocking glasses to support a 10 p.m. melatonin release. You can use blue light-free light bulbs in your bedroom. That's a really great idea. Blue light at night doesn't use the same mechanism as caffeine to keep you awake, but it has the same effect on your ability to sleep. So when you search Amazon for blue light blocking glasses, you will see clear and colored lenses. So clear lenses block a maximum of 40%. That's these. I wear these during the day for normal computer work, normal eye strain work, and it does block 40% of the blue light. Yellow lenses, which are these, block a maximum of 75% of blue light. And red lenses, which I don't have, they block up to 100% of blue, green, and violet lights. So I choose to wear the yellow lenses in the evening. I'll put a link to my favorite pack of blue light blockers in the comments. It's a 3-pack actually with the clears for normal screen work during the day, yellow for work after dusk, and actually just like when you have your lights on in the evening, you want to just wear those amber glasses anyways. And then a bonus pair of sunglasses as well. And those are downstairs, but they have the same frame. You can pick different designs of the frame. So they have this tortoise one, they have black, and a couple other ones to pick from too. But I'll link that in the comments for you. So these frames look great on both guys and gals. My husband has the same set that he wears. I personally, as a bear, do my best creative work between 8 and 10 p.m. So my normal work time slot is in the evening from 8:30 to 9:30. I turn on the night shift function on my phone and on my computer to make the screen look more amber and have less blue light. And I also wear those amber glasses. And I'll start getting ready for bed at about 9:30 p.m. and then watch a show with my husband. So remember that TV is okay, but devices, tablets, and reading anything stimulating, etc., should be done by 10 p.m., which is 1 hour before your bedtime. So we'll get into supplements and sleep aids on a different day, but one of my favorite sleep hacks is magnesium and controlling the temperature. So a cool to lukewarm magnesium-containing Epsom salt bath in the evening can provide a boost of magnesium to help you sleep. You'll also want to add essential oils to further increase that effect. So lavender, rose, and bergamot, I keep that mixed up in this little dropper bottle. So whenever I need to use that, which is like every night, I just have that ready to go. Lavender on its own, valerian, rum and chamomile, just to name a few. I will put a link in the comments to some great quality Epsom salt as well. And over in our VIP group today, I'm going to post a full nighttime oil routine that would be great to incorporate. For this challenge, so everyone in this group who has their essential oil starter kit, I want you to go ahead and put 2 drops of Stress Away into your diffuser for these first 3 nights and put a dab of Valor on your chest and on your wrist. And it looks just as easy as this. Dab, dab, wrist, and rub some on your chest. So bedtime is at 11 p.m. for us bears. I'm in the habit of trying to stay awake longer than my body wants to, though, because my husband and I just want to be awake when our kids are not. And what parent doesn't hear that, huh? So I need to make sure that I really stick to that 11 p.m. cutoff. It will be my biggest hurdle during this challenge over the next week. So please hold me accountable. So check in with me in the morning and make sure I stuck to bedtime. The last element is temperature. So keep it cool. If you can make the room temperature 65 or less, that's going to make your body really happy in deep sleep and REM sleep. Do you ever put your foot out the side of the covers? I know I do that if I'm feeling too hot. The trick there is that there's no hair on the bottom of your feet, so it helps you dissipate heat faster, and it really does cool off your whole body. The alternative would be to use a device that makes your bed cooler. So I've seen all sorts of different pads, gel pads, whatever, but the actual one that is most effective is going to circulate cold water through the bed, and it's going to keep that consistent temperature throughout the night. You can also program it to change the temperature, so as you're waking, you can make it ramp up the temperature and bring your body temperature back up. That's going to pull you out of sleep more naturally. So it circulates cool water through the bed. You can set the specific temperature for each side. It is very cool. I don't personally have one yet. I have been researching and stocking them online and watching lots of videos, learning all about them. So I might take that leap and grab one for myself by the end of the summer, but I'll link it in the comments so you can see it. It's called the Chili Pad. So that's what I have for you today for your bedtime routine. I'd love to hear from you tomorrow about how this new bedtime routine works out. Remember to turn on your sleep tracker so we can compare it to last night's sleep. And I'll see you in the morning for another Facebook Live on revamping your morning routine.